Want some nuts?
Hmm.
Want some pistachios?
No. I'm going live in a second here.
Oh, I need to come out.
Are you good? I'm going live in a second here.
Oh, I need to come out.
Are you good? I had to be able to see that YouTube thing. Because I won't be able to see the questions. People ask questions. Let me put this off to the side. And double check the questions. Okay. All right, how y'all doing? How you doing? We're testing out this live video today. Let's see what we got going on. RTY, people. One thing that we're going to be looking at is RTY. To be able to take this wick out, let's put a chart up here. What's going on? Things going on.
Check the other charts.
We got target for the day, people. No, I don't trade highs. I don't trade lows. The target is actually way surpassed that, but I know if I get in that area, I know exactly where it's going. We're gonna watch this RTY. right. We're gonna wait for an entry on that one. Write that number down right there, whatever it is, 26. The real number is at 30, but the market is so volatile right now. We just want to make sure we pay attention to that. Now, if the trade doesn't give you what you want, people, you wait for it. Don't sit there. Remember, people, this game is not designed for you to take risks or gamble. You want everything to be in your favor. Do you understand what I'm telling you? If it's not giving you the setup that we want, this is the number we're going for, people, right here. But it's not giving us a setup yet or an entry. So we're going to wait off to the side for a setup or an entry. Remember, I'm telling y'all, people, if you want to do this right, listen to what I'm telling you. Don't just take every trade. I'm going to tell you that right now. Right now, what I'm doing is on the other screen, I'm zooming in, making sure everything looks good. If there's something I forgot, which I did. The number is 30, like I said. Let me put a line right there, 30. The real number is 30, people. We got 26, but like I said, since the market has been so volatile. And another thing, while I'm on this thing right here, y'all make sure y'all start donating. I got a little click on this page because I put out way too much content. And I'm gonna try this again. So many people keep asking me to do it, and every time I do it, I don't see any money out of it. That's good. My wife is in here with me, standing over my shoulder, as usual.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, everyone. She doesn't talk much, so that's just her. I've been married to her for 10 years, been knowing her for 20. Trust me, she doesn't talk much. That price is very strong, people. I'm almost tempted to swing it, but for 50 cents, but that's not how we trade. People, if you are in this room, and especially while my wife is here, just by listening to us talk, man, you can learn a lot, man, I'm telling you. You can learn an awful, awful, awful lot. That is a good price. Okay, we got a concern on this one. The concern is be able to spike down and take out that 81. That's a major concern. So it can go either or. Right now, there is a price at 81, basically 82. The reason why we're going against the trend in this situation is not, well, actually, we're not going against the trend. We're going against the setup, the prices. So you have a potential. If it gets up under this wick, we know where it's going. If it gets in this area, we know where it's going. All we're doing now is just waiting for it. I need to look more into that 81 that I just mentioned to you. We do strictly price, people. We don't do anything else. We're not sitting here trying to do anything else. It's 100% price. Do you understand what I'm saying? 100% price. We're reading the fluctuation on how price move. 81, I better watch that one. Okay. That's just a longer price, though, isn't it? You don't have to make 1,000 trades in a day, people. You need to make the right one. That's all you need. Is that a longer price? It looks like it. Oh, the system won't go back that far.
Oh, that's what.
That's what it is. That's why we don't have that one.
So we don't know.
So we don't know. Okay, what we just said was, we're looking at this loaner price of 81, and we're looking for more information on it. And the reason why,
Go ahead.
the thing that we have is Thinkorswim. and Thinkorswim only goes back, but so many on a lower time frame so far back. So we have no idea to be able to, test it out or see what's going on.
That's what it's going with
Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, let me get out the chair then. We got to switch guards for a second here. If you ever want to put it on mute, go right here.
No, I'm fine. I'm just looking to see if again that's 1282 is
There's a
what we're
red line right there,
concerned
so
with.
they don't know. So you can spell it over. Just follow that one. Follow that 81. That 81 seems to be a concern right now.
So we're seeing it.
I sure don't. I don't want to max out.
Go to the 6.
Yeah, no. Zoom out.
So
Zoom way out as far as you possibly can. We need some water. There's some water by you. All right, now slide it. Let's see what we can do. That's the target right now we got. Yeah, right there. So zoom in that area. Ain't nothing underneath that wick.
right here. Oh, you said no. You have to be underneath here.
No. Go back to
This
that.
could be one.
Yeah, put it in blue and then follow it back over.
Okay.
That would probably just on an hour or two. All right, double it again. Put it on that other one.
Put it on this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's what you're saying.
And then walk it over and see what happens. We're trying to get what we're doing right now, people, we're trying to get to see how strong that 81 is, since it is a concern. But we're really going for that target of that wick, but we want to make sure that we're on point with it.
So this one.
Yeah, that was gone. I'm going to. Or did you go back? I think you went the wrong way.
Yeah.
Go back. That means then the other one might be still there.
Okay, let's see.
Right there.
Right here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You can use the center wheel. Use the center wheel, slide it over if you want to. I mean, you can do it your way you're doing it too. But...
Okay. This one?
No, right there. Metal center wheel.
Oh, okay.
But you want to make sure that one. So we're making sure this price is good, y'all. We're just worried about the 81. Cause you don't want to go against the trend, people. And right now, everything's set up with that 81 in mind. The reason why we got the target of that wick, sometimes that wick is a tattletale. Both of them still good. So that 81, we just got a confirmation on that 81. That is a concern. That's a big concern now. It sure is. It sure is. Uh-oh.
There it is.
There it is right
That's
there.
what I
No. So it's still along the price. Okay, there you go. So we just got another confirmation that 81 is still just along the price.
Do the same thing.
You can cut up the other one, see what we're looking at on the other one. Let me drop that. You just put it on mute right here. Go here. Just click that. There you go. See where it says mute. All right. That concern is starting to kick in now. Was this 3 hours?
So what's the one I just put in? Was it
Okay.
3? Yeah.
I guess I just looked at the screen instead of saying that out loud.
Mhm.
Let's see what else is going on out here. Gold is dropping pretty good. Let's talk about gold for a second. We'll come back to this one. We got an alert for anybody who's watching this video. Make sure you put an alert around that 1320-ish area. So let's switch gears. Since this is not setting up yet the way we want it to, we're not warned about it. If it's not setting up, people, the way you want it to, just leave it there. It's not going anywhere. Just wait. Don't worry about anything. Just let it sit there. Let's take a look at gold real quick here. This is the one we lost yesterday. Well, last night we tried to swing it, and H or J.
J.
Okay, go.
I hit that 71.
Yeah, it spiked up on that. Actually, gold hurt a lot of people because a lot of people thought it was going to go down, even including us. We thought it was going to go down, and we swung it for the first time. We never swing trade. We only intraday trade, but we was caught in a trade late last night. We decided to stay in it, and we paid for it dearly for staying in it, especially in a high volatile market like it is right now. So you don't really want to get in those trades like that. So now let's get back to this RTY, y'all. I want to show y'all something here. Now, why are we looking at this when the trend is going down? One of the reasons, people, is, let me see, what's this spotlight pencil? Where's the pencil on this thing? All right, there you go. All right. Oh, I want it free here. All right, the market works like a seesaw. So we got a price down here that we're concerned about, which is 1281. It's a loner price down here. We're worried about it, but we're not that worried about it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, what we want the market to do is clear all drawing. Okay, we want the market to be like a seesaw. And as it tilts up and down, that's the price we're going to go to. Now it looks like that 81 is really starting to kick in down here. So we just let it go, people. Now, will we trade 81? No. The reason why we're not going to trade that 81, because sometimes this switch right here is a tattletale. So we're not going to trade 81 at all. Even though it's a good price, it's a loner price by itself. And we're just not, that's not what we do. We're not going to do all that, people. We're going to trade what's going to make the money. This is where your money's at. That's where most of the money's sitting at. So if it drops down, we don't care. We just let it go. We just look at another pair. It's that simple. We don't even care if let it go. If it wants to go, let it go. We just wait for it to come back up here. Then that's when we get our money. Do y'all have that? All right. Let's get back to gold. Gold was a big disappointment. Let me get rid of that off my screen here. A lot of people had that target to get down into these 40s, to this 40 area on gold, which we did too. We had it as well. What's that? What was it? 1643, that area. And it spiked down on it last night. It spiked down. It spiked down, but it didn't really hit it what we were looking for. So we was hoping it would come back to this area because there was a very strong price line roughly about 45, 46 area. And we entered it last night right here. When we took it up, we took it right here. And, anticipating it going down, and it didn't. We seen, my fault, we seen the turnaround. Since we had such a great entry, if we would have got out, we would have still been, we'd have took $16 with us versus losing 100. We didn't. We seen a turnaround. I told my wife, I said, let's swing it. Maybe to come down here, hit that price. And it just kept, as you can see, it just kept going up. It just kept going up. So, that was indeed my fault. I paid for that one. My wife, she kind of told me right here in this area to get out of that trade, and I didn't. I thought it would, continue on the path it was going, but it didn't. So I paid for that one. So that was, which brings us to another thing. People, you're playing a game where the market, hold on, let me close that up real quick so we won't hear anything. All right, sorry about that. The market rewards and it takes away. So you got to be real careful when you're doing trades like that. So let's get back. Gold is still, it has a lot of pressure on the downside now, as you can tell. It looked like it's trying to get down there. We'll leave that one alone. We want the easy money, people. We want the easy money. We're not looking for nothing. If it's hard, we ain't taking it. I'm good enough to trade hard things, but that's not what we're here for. Another thing, let me check the messages if anybody ever texts anything, because I have no idea if y'all are texting without looking at this string here. I think there is a, don't quote me to this, I think there is a 15-second time delay from what I say something to it when it gets to you all. You got that? Let me make sure that's it. I think, okay, yeah, that's right. So bear with me. If you ask a question, I won't see that question until it's over with, okay? So let's get back to this. Let's add CL on here too. I want to get to CL. CL, we got a good price on CL as well. Now, the thing I like about CL is, it still got that big gap. And no, people, I do not trade against the trend. One thing I will not do is go against the trend. So any trade you see me going, I'm going to be scalping it. Not really scalping it. It depends. I'm going to take that scalping out. I still scalp, but let me look at CL here. All right. One of the things y'all must be very, very wary of. Ooh, CL got a good price at 80, at 83, y'all. Ooh, got a good price. We got the alert set. Our alert is up here. Putting a lot of pressure on that downside. I'm not a gap trader. I do pop up and watch trades like that. When there are gaps like that, I do pay attention to them. I don't trade them. I trade strictly price. You're going to get so bored of me saying price. It's going to be ridiculous because the market is built on price, people. That's it. The foundation of market is built on price. We got a very, very good concern at, this is a good concern versus a bad one. And it's at 33. Okay, let's remember that. That's a good concern. It's not a bad one. We like this one. We actually like this concern. This is let's put it blue then since we like it. Yellow is one we're going to worry about it. Now what we're doing is we're going where the money's at, people. That's what we're doing. We're looking for the money. That's a good concern. Okay. NDC seem to be dropping. I think we forgot something here, which I did. I need to bring up the news. The market's not moving as crazy as it was before. which I'm glad because that goddamn stuff was up and down, left and right. We just had a gold. We just had crude oil. We just had crude oil. We weren't paying attention to it, which is cool. I wouldn't have traded around that time, no way. All right, it looks good for a while. Don't look like we're gonna have any problems. All right. Ooh, hold on. We need to get the gold. We need to get the gold, y'all. We need to get here to gold. I came in late on this one. It's gonna be a micro gold. We got a good target, y'all. Oh man, my thing is not on. Every order I do is a bracket order. You never see me trade nothing unless it's a bracket order. Oh, we got a good price at gold, y'all. All right.
Order filled. Got a really good price at gold. Put that 51. We're gonna let this sit right here for a second. We're gonna enter it again in a minute. I wasn't paying attention to him. Sorry, y'all. I didn't have an alert set. That's a good trade. All right, we're gonna take $10 off the E-mini on that one real quick. We'll take a little bit now. We'll take a little bit now and come back and get it again. I really don't want to trade it on the E-minis. If it go back in the negative, I'm going to hit it again. I want it on the real account. That's what I really wanted on. We're gonna get knocked out of that trade in a minute. Did I get knocked? No. Order filled.
Okay, we just got some money off gold. We're not worried about it. We wanted to pull back. Hey, Deborah, come here. We wanted to pull back some more, people. We're gonna take it again. I ain't even noticed it.
Gold dropped?
Yep. We only got $13 off it right now.
Okay.
Right there.
Yeah, I see it.
Yep. I wanted to pull back. People, the price is shit. 55.3 right there. We needed to pull back. I wanted to pull back. Damn, it hit it. Did it hit it? Damn. Sure did.
Damn, that was the
true there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it sure was. I told him I wouldn't even paying attention to it.
That's.
Oh well. I wasn't even paying. If I should have taken on the big one. I wasn't even paying attention to it. I was trying to get something out of it. I just seen it. Damn. All right, let's get back. Let's get back to where we were at. Man, I just seen it. That's what happens some of the times when you sit here watching these, doing these videos and stuff like that. That happens. Make sure nobody made a comment or anything. Okay. Now this thing started to act crazy like it been doing. Let's get back to these charts, people. The indices are putting up a lot of pressure on the downside now. Gold definitely is dropping good. Man, I missed that trade. Damn. I wasn't even paying attention to it. I wasn't paying one bit of attention to it. I didn't even know that was it. You know, that was a green line there. I just noticed it. I just happened to talk about gold and said, damn, that's a green line. I would have loved to took that one. You know why? Because you know it still got that one right there.
Right.
That was a solid trade. I was hoping it'll pull back. Damn. Oh well. Get back to this donation thing again. That's the reason why we say donate. Most likely I would have not missed that trade if I was recording this film. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yes, NQ, we don't really have nothing on NQ. We do have a price target. It's not what we want it to be. So that's definitely one we will not be trading at all today. NQ, definitely not trading it. It's and the reason why how we can pick things out like that, people, there's certain trades we can just glance at. Most of all our prices are already there. It doesn't matter. So what we do is we just go by the easiest thing. Like I keep telling y'all, we're cherry picking the trades. We're not just taking any trade. We're taking certain trades. All right. We might come back and revisit that gold again too. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't pay attention to that one. You know why we didn't have a green line on that one? Doing all this.
Yep.
And we didn't have an alert for it.
Yep, I know. That's the same one.
Missed that one. Most of all our trades, and most of all our trades are already pre-done, people. Every trade we take will already be pre-done. Let's get back to RTY. Okay, RTY is dropping, so we're gonna let it go. There's no sense us touching that trade. We don't have and I don't have anything going it.
It's in later now. Trading is done for right now.
Yeah, it is.
So something sets back up.
Well, let's take a look at them backup ones we had. So now our main things we trade, people, of course, as you see, our main things we trade are these here. And then we have 3 backups. We have 3 backups, and we're going to go through the backups now and see if they got anything going on. Oh, CL, y'all. CL is getting ready to hit that target of 83. That's not a solid one. Not a solid target, though.
No, it's not.
But it still should hit. It should hit with ease. It's not a solid, though. If CL's on the E-mini, I would take it. Let me see what we got on CL here. Let's watch CL real quick, y'all. Let's go straight to CL. And then I thought I had CL up already. Okay, we gotta watch this at 33.80. I should have put a line in here so we know where it's at. We got a line right here on CL. That's a good concern. That's a good price. Look at it, mama. It's a lower price. It's still a good price. Why we won't trade that, people? I'm telling you, pick the cherry pick the shit out your trades, man. I'm telling you. Let me turn the page to find up trading this thing, and I should be trading it. Let me see here. We're gonna switch places. We're gonna go to 6E now. We're gonna take a shot at 6E, see where they're sitting at. See if we got anything there. Most of, like I said, most of our alerts, we don't have to even look at our charts. Most time the cell phones will go off, and you might hear one of them go off soon, and it'll tell us every trade we need to know. It'll tell us but all those trades, everything that you see are 100% generated by me or my wife. Only one of us would know exactly why it does it, when it does it. Let's keep an eye on that CL real quick while I'm chopping up the other one. Okay. I mean, I'm not chopping them up. I'm just kind of adjusting the prices. One thing people fail to realize about trading people, prices go either or. Prices will be created and some of them are still in stone. Not, I wouldn't say set in stone, but they're just there. Okay. All right, so 6E. There's nothing we can do with 6E. ZT, we're gonna push to ZT now. We want this concern to hit now. Don't get it twisted. We want it to hit because you can tell we got an alert right here. So we don't care if that hits. You know, matter of fact, it's actually a very strong trade because of the real prices up here, but now the setup is not. And that's what you're missing. And if you're going to trade this, people, take my advice for you. Pick the easy trades. I'm going to say that again. Pick the easy trades. Don't pick no hard trade. Pick the trades that are so easy, like that gold when we just did. It was just so easy. I mean, like I was hoping it'd pull back some more for me. ZT. I don't know how to read this one yet at all. And I got a green line on it. I got a couple of green lines on it. All right, let's switch gears to natural gas. How did I add this to that watch list? I created a watch list and I have no idea how I did it. And I just did the damn thing the other day. How did I do it? Dang. I forgot how I did the damn thing, man. You know that? How did I create this watch list? How did I do it? Oh, that's how I did it right there. Okay, let's add something else. We need to add NG on here. What's natural gas? NG.
Slash.
H, is it H? Is it J?
No, that address engine.
You're right. I thought you had to put something in there with the contract. All right, let's take a look at natural gas. I want to take this trade so bad. You got to be disciplined, people. That's a good trade, man. I'm telling you that concern right there, it might be because the real target is above it. The setup ain't worth it, but I think I want to take that so bad. I'm gonna leave it alone though.
Talking about CL.
Mm-hmm. Because that I'm gonna show you in a minute. Let me get out of this. See, the real price for CL, everybody, is right up in this area. That's why we got alert. So with you have a concern line that's in front of it, that's what you want to see. You want to see a concern price in front of an alert or a target. Now, the trend, you know, with CL, you know, is kind of starting to gravitate up. So that even makes that price right there more valuable to you. The problem is it's a loaner price. And a lot of times you want more buyers or sellers in the same situation. If you only got one guy that's sitting there saying, oh, I just want to buy it, then, you know, I mean, if you only got one price just by itself, then that's really, you know, it just might spike up and get it or whatever it is, but it's not really that much of a concern to the, you know, to the trading industry, you know, but it looks solid. It looks good. You know, I leave it alone though. My wife said leave it alone, so I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, CL, we won't be touching until that alert goes off. Everybody else is doing what they do. That's about it right now until we get an alert.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see if anybody in here any questions. I might end it. Not. I might close this out. No, that's it right there. That 81 is starting to get close. All right, y'all. That's it, man. See ya.
You finished recording?
Not about 2 minutes. I gotta hit and meet.